Go. It's up to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. Get that going.
All right. So as you go to the communication room, you hear a boom.
What does it sound? Like, do I recognize it?
You do realize it's coming from outside. So basically, the way the communication room is set up is you have to exit the base, and it's in its own like little tower, communication tower type thing.
Yeah.
And you can tell that it's just outside the tower, like on the back.
I'm looking outside.
Okay, so you walk out and go to look
I
in the back.
I was going there no matter what.
Oh, I assumed you were already inside at this point.
Oh well.
When you hear this.
Okay, well.
So you go back out and you see that one of the
Doritos is down. Can I still make a communication? You said one of.
Yes. Give me a mechanics check.
I would consider that a computer's check or something.
No. He needs a mechanics check for what I'm gonna ask him.
Basically, I'm gonna try and make overrides and bypasses.
Well, the mechanics is mainly to see what was damaged.
Okay, so I'm guessing 2.
Yeah.
This is gonna suck because I can only roll 2 greens.
Oh.
I don't have anything in mechanics.
Oh, okay.
I almost.
That's
did,
fine.
But I
That's
put it
fine.
in something else.
That's fine.
I dropped planetary and mechanics for.
Don't worry. You don't have to make excuses for how you built your character.
An advantage and a success.
You did it.
Okay, so you can tell. It's good that you can tell. You can tell it's the long range that got messed up.
And I know, is there another base in short range?
No.
Since he rolled that successful mechanics check, couldn't he just fix what's wrong and then?
No, that would be a different.
That'd be a different mechanics check.
And that would be a lot harder.
No, it'd be the same because you know what the issue is now. Because that's a good news. You know what the issue is. If you don't want to do it yourself, you could always get a techie to try to fix it.
Yeah. I'd probably go over a private
Go
comm
ahead and keep an eye out on the door.
Okay.
What's going on? Okay. So I'll make a call to techie get over here.
Alright, so one of them starts to head that way.
I would probably call the closest one.
Outside, so I've got a place to stay.
And
Yeah, okay.
could I do
I'll bring
a
it in
partial,
around
like try and get things ready for him?
So what now?
Like I wouldn't try and get things ready so that he can get his job done quickly,
So you're gonna mess with stuff?
or at least just make sure I know everything there is.
Well, you already do.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
long range thing got knocked down.
Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and kind of set up things so that once this is ready to go, I can go ahead and get a communication going as soon as possible.
Okay. Let me pull up his stats. Where'd my techies go?
Finally, something that wasn't just advantages, without having to use a boost.
Which you wouldn't have been able to do this time.
Yeah, because we're on the light side.
Yep. Okay, so techie's here to fix your day.
Right. And I'll explain the full problem to him.
Alright, so he goes ahead and starts to work on it.
What do you need?
I've got it.
Oh yeah, you're doing that. Try-ups.
I really hope
Yep,
they
it's
try
fixed.
to-
Thank you. Communication going.
Yeah. You go ahead and make your long range call then.
Yeah.
Let's see, who would pick up at this point?
Because I'm either calling this shit.
Well, I'm trying to think who would be on that ship. Vin didn't join you guys on Bomodon, did he?
No.
Okay, then Vin answers.
And I'll explain the situation.
Huh.
And I suspect there's a ship somewhere, but I'm pretty sure we can't see it. So.
That's.
Well, no, because they had to get here somewhere, and they got here in escape pods, or they were somehow dropped off. So there has to be something in orbit, or more than likely.
Yeah.
That does not mean they have to be in orbit. They could have been in orbit long enough for the escape
Well, I can
pods to
still-
drop
I-
and then leave.
I can still make an assumption that there was something that.
Yeah, at some point there was at least something.
And this is me erring on the side of caution that it's something we can't see.
Okay.
It's like I'm not saying outright, but I'm saying there's a. But as someone who's been in the military long enough, I can say that there's a good possibility
So as soon as you explain the situation,
and make my assessment of it.
yeah, he says, "All right, well we're gonna try to get there as fast as we can. It will take a few hours, but we're on our way."
All right, thank you. What? It's
I'm scared for you guys.
because we're about to fight a space battle without a ship.
Yep.
Wouldn't we have some kind of gun repositions? I would assume the space would have some kind of anti-orbit.
Yeah, but you would have to see the target to shoot it.
Once it starts opening fire,
Okay.
like at some point he kind of has to reveal himself.
Yes. I agree.
Granted, at that point we're probably fucked, but
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Bless you.
I mean, it's not our fault this kind of stuff is happening.
No, it's not.
And it'll be Seth's fault if I have to die out there too. I'm gonna blame it all on you and then take it all out on Steve.
You joined the Republic. You knew what you were signing up for.
Technically, I didn't have that
The
much of a
basic
choice.
unit.
I didn't have that much of a choice as it was pretty much the only thing available.
I know. In game, Pantaleimon has no sympathy. But
I mean, that's fair.
out of, I will feel bad, because I'd rather prefer like the environment kill your characters than anything else. But he'll do what needs to.
He's gonna do it.
Well, I mean, again, that's all determines on how much time he chose to wait.
Yeah, that is true.
All I gotta say is, long live the Empire, motherfucker.
So
Viva la resistance!
scanners.
Technically, you're not a resistance. You're
If,
You're
technically
the
a
Republic.
separate. Yeah, you are the Republic, which is a separate form of government. There is no resistance, technically. There isn't
We are
even a
resisting the
rebellion.
separatists.
There is no separatists.
Well, they're the Empire, but
That's not.
we are resisting the Empire.
But you're not a
I made the
resistance.
same point a couple weeks ago.
But you're not a resistance because, like I said a couple weeks ago, technically you are a separate form of government, which means you're just straight at war. This isn't a civil war or anything. This is just a plain war. This is like if Russia and the U.S. were gonna fight.
We're resisting the Russians.
No, you would be at war with the Russians. Resistance would be like if.
We are at war, and this war is a war of resistance.
But that's not resistance. No, it's not. Resistance would be like if somebody in Russia disagreed with Putin and gathered a group of fellow Russians and decided to attack the Russian military.
So the Civil War would be a better
Yes.
representation.
Well, this Civil War would be an equivalent representation, but
And
yes.
let's just put on our troll faces real quick.
So no, this is not a resistance. This isn't a civil war.
Viva la rebellion, motherfucker.
This isn't a rebellion either. Resistance and rebellion mean the same thing.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm used more to the Clone Wars and other Star Wars
Okay, well,
terminology.
Clone Wars would be Republic. For the Republic.
Viva la Republic.
Well, they just said for the Republic in the Clone Wars show.
I know, but I'm talking to him. He said, "Long live the Empire."
Well, you could have said for the Republic.
That's what I was trying to say. And then we got into
Well,
a troll.
Viva is long lived.
Long live the Empire. Long live the Republic.
Yeah.
For the Imperial Republic.
Of China.
You mean the capitalist empire? Oh wait, The Sith Empire took over that.
Hush you.
That was the empire they created.
Anyways, so what are we looking at now?
I'm looking at some stats for when things go down. That way I have them on hand.
Either way, I am going to start telling about... I told Lieutenant Garza my theory.
Okay, well, I mean, there's not much we can do
I know,
other than keep an eye on the radar still.
and keep high alert on
You
the gun
can't
range.
set up thermal scans for the radars too.
It's harder to do that for a spaceship,
Well, a spaceship generates a crap ton of heat.
but it's harder to, like, because
It's-
it's in space, which
Yeah.
also would spread out the heat in a way, because it's a vacuum. It would just spread out that
Okay,
heat.
quick question. Are there are there, like, ships on the space, fighter types of any
Fires
kind?
can still be made in space. We've seen explosions.
But what I'm... By Star Wars logic, yes. Although a lot of the explanations for those is that they're in orbit, although there are a few exceptions where they're not.
Also,
Just so you know.
and there's another easy thing to say.
The other side. There you go.
There's another easy thing. There's a lot of
You got it.
There's a lot of oxidizers in those things. So
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, because space technically has no atmosphere to contain that heat from the ship, it would just kind of spread out to where you would see that heat all over.
well, yeah. But anyways, are there fighters on the space? Any kind of ships?
There's, like, small fighters, yeah.
Capable of orbit?
Yes, but yes, they just won't be able to go into, like, hyperspace and all that. You do need to refuel them, because it's been a while.
Well, there were probably at least one or two fueled.
Yeah, but if you want to send, like, all of them...
Well, no, I was gonna say like one or two scout,
Okay.
and then get the rest refueled just in case.
Alright. Are you going to go yourself as one of them?
Yeah, I'll probably go with one of the 2-man,
Okay.
potentially, if there is one of those.
Yeah. Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.